Recording is on.
All right. All right. So, our fourth major topic today is starting on why visibility matters and what we cover on why visibility matter. What's the essence of visibility? Like, what do we need visibility for? And what do we even understand by the word social media and digital presence and the likes? I think that's where we should start from particularly. So the first step is why it matters, right? So what is social media? Social media is a digital space where you showcase yourself. You showcase what you do, who you are, and yes, it's like having your digital the way you have your story, your pictured record, your photo album. Having a digital by all those photo album can be stored and can be seen. That's what's majorly the goal of social media, and also being able to communicate and meet various kind of people as well. So that's what social media is about. Now, so when we now talk of digital presence, it's different from social media. And I will explain why I said how they are different. Digital presence and social media are they sound the same, but they are actually not the same thing. They work in hand with each other. So digital presence means how people see you. How do they see you? How are you known? How do people know that okay, yes, this person actually exists? This person that I'm seeing, this is what this person does, this is what they exist for. So now that's what we are talking about. Why data visibility is visibility matters. Now, on my first slide, there, as you can see, said the modern credibility framework. Discover why your online footprint serve as your ultimate dynamic CV, where you are an employee, whether you are an employee, a founder, or a scaling enterprise. So just like you have your CV, you know your CV as if you could remember, okay, Tolu, can you remind me what your CV has? If you have an idea of what your CV has, it has. You can type this. Can you hear me? Okay. So your CV has your CV has one. It has your record of your school background. It has a record of what you are, what you do. It has also have your CV also includes history of where you've worked. It includes the skills that you have. It also dictates about the progress that you've made so far in that industry or in your career path. That's what a CV entails. So now that is what we are building for you. That is what you are building when you are posting about it on your data space. So now when you are evaluating evolution of the credibility, we are talking about evolution of the credibility now. It says why flat PDF resume and traditional business card are failing in this ecosystem, so failing in an ecosystem by instant search, indexing, and data verification. So when you search about yourself now, and I say, okay, let me use myself for an instance. If you type my name, Oluwasegun Okusonya, a lot of things that will pop up for you. You pop up places I've posted that I've worked. You will see places that I've said I have some few links that I've registered my details on. Even my Facebook will pop up like this who this person is as well. And my Instagram will be you might not even see my Instagram on the first page, but other aspects you will see the links, the pages I've registered, and all those that is where that's how popular that not that I'm not saying I'm not a popular person, but that's how the search engine has recognized who Oluwasegun is in particular. So we are trying to make you understand. I'm trying to make you understand that at the moment in this era, aside your CV, you need to have a digital presence as a person because it has a lot of goals. It has a lot of benefits for you as an individual. There is a way you upgrade you. There is a way your data presence helps you in your job search. So let's say for instance you apply for a role and they want to find out, okay, this person, before we agree with the meeting with this person, aside checking your LinkedIn profile, where else can we see what this person is about? Where else can we see what this person has been doing? What other thing is this person good at? And some companies look for creativity. They look at, okay, this you apply, let's say you apply for a marketing job, and based on your other posts, your maybe your Facebook post, your LinkedIn post, or a blog that you posted something on, even if it's Land per se, that has a lot of engagement activities and the likes. And when they're checking about it and they're like, okay, this particular kind of stuff, this person will be able to work with our part of partially our creation of documentation, or help us in another aspect aside this marketing field. So those are areas of improvement. Those are areas whereby they will ask you, they will now be pushing some work to you. During the interview, they might ask some questions that are really not really related to what you apply for. But they just want to get an idea to know if what they are projecting is what you can fit in the future for them. So this to say that the traditional resume and business cards are failing right now, and your the search engine is more of what you need. Now let's move to our next slide. Okay, so now the modern CV is dynamic. Look at passive digital assets. So you don't need to post updates daily to have visibility. Highly practical assets like clean GitHub repos, update Behance profile, or functional personal website act as a silent 24/7 salesman while you sleep, which is true. So as a person now, so that's like I said, I have a website that's as like for instance is about on me. I have one that is about on me. I have one that is on contacts. Yes, contactout.com. Yes, I have one on contactout.com. I wasn't the one that even created contactout.com. Just fetch from under data for me. So I'm just saying, like, there's some website that you when you register. So like now GitHub, they said GitHub is mostly for programmers, mostly for data analysts, business. Everybody can use GitHub. Behance is mostly used by data creators such as content creators, graphic designers, video editors. There are those that find them on Behance. There's a lot of websites, particularly to your kind of field. We have different websites that are particular to your kind of field. So we are all encouraged to like register for these websites, enroll there, and let your by your registration over a while, how consistent you could update some things on it, maybe even if it's just once in a month or once in 2 months, just keep putting them on the record. With time they get being seen when they search for the name. That's how sometimes you see you apply for a job and you say you didn't apply for a job, but they are being called for an interview based on they will tell you they saw your CV and you fit they saw what you have done on your Behance profile, or maybe it's on GitHub repos and the likes like that. For it also additionally, now the Google search test, when the prospect, sorry, prospective hire or partners hears your name, their first reaction is to search you, which is true. What Google, LinkedIn, and modern AI algorithm index about your brand is your verified modern day CV, which is something you need to know and take note of that very well. So, like I said, let me show an instance. I want to search my name and show you what you will see. Let me share this. Yes. So let me search my name for you. You will see. So when you search, can you see? You see what pop up? This is me. This is my LinkedIn profile. This is me. These two are me. And yes, see, this is me on FCS. This is me on About Me. And yes, this is something I worked on. This Grace Meet Me is something I worked on. So I'm just showing an instance of what you will see. Okay. I think can someone give me your okay, Steven, can you type your full name for me? Let's search for yours. Steven, can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I can hear you. I'll do that in the chat now.
All right. Yes, I'm waiting for you. Okay. So Stephen Abdul. All right. So let's search for Stephen. So Stephen, is this your profile? Just confirm from us. Is this your profile?
I'm not sure. I'll have to click and confirm, sir.
I have to click. Okay. What about this?
On LinkedIn, that should be at. No, no, that's not mine. That's not
That's
mine.
not yours. So it means
Yes,
okay.
sir.
All right. So
No,
I'm just saying now you could see what pops up, right? So it is effective of what you build with the name on data space. So the first thing they come to try. So when they don't understand what this is about, what the person is, they now be interested in trying to find out who the person is. They now do when you're not expecting them to ask some personal questions, some questions on during the interview. They will now start asking the questions that you don't really expect during interview, which is something that turns people off doing interview. Like, why are you asking me this kind of question? This is not what I expect. The question you expect during interview and the likes like that. So I think that part is clear. I'm still coming. So let's go to the next slide. And now, so we now have a professional digital leverage. This is where the class gets interesting. The career safety net, right? An employer brand is not your personal brand, which is true. If you're an employee or an individual worker, relying solely on job board is a massive career risk, which is something I want us to understand very well now. By establishing proof of execution online via Beyondly coding platforms or other structures leadership on LinkedIn, recruiters search and pitch minimum opportunity to you directly, bypassing the generic application queue. I could tell you that I can tell I got a contract job without application for like I think about 2 to 3 months, and they do this kind of opportunities pops up often. They reach out based on, okay, we need someone that can do this for us for a remote base and the likes based on skills, and they will tell you the amount of time it's going to take if it's fitting your time frame of availability. It's like a side hustle, mind you, and also it's like a part of career path and a career change as well. And sometimes people are skeptical about, like, is this real? Are they not going to scam me and the likes like that? So we also understand that part. But particularly, right, to make it more fair and understanding, you need to start leveraging on digital space, on the digital presence, and build your digital presence, because that's one of the way to build yourself as a business owner and also as a worker as well. If you are a worker and not a business owner, aside building your brands. Now, so this part is interesting more. So why business must care? It goes like this. Immediate trust and conversion. So imagine what I've seen you done on your social media page, on your social media accounts. Either maybe you own a blog, so you can actually also own a blog like Substack. What's the name of this other blog again? We have LinkedIn newsletter, all those stuff actually help your visibility. When you write something in details about who you are, what you can do, what's something that inspires you, something you've read. There's a blog that I used to follow a long while. I stopped following the blog like 2 years ago. I just follow them because I just follow the blog a lot because what they write about is just something that struck me today. That's what they write about. Something that struck them today. The person write about what struck me today. Like, I woke up this morning and I'm feeling heavy. I feel like I'm not going to go to work today. I don't feel like doing anything. How did I overcome that? That's the only thing the person writes about every blessed Monday. That's a blog delete. And there's another person that writes about creative ideas, how to internalize and digest your creative ideas. Like me personally, as a business person and as a business owner, as Bridgify, I use Bridgify Medium to share. I use my personal LinkedIn to share about something that founders need, some mistakes that we might make, some information that we need, and the likes. But on our Substack newsletter, we talked about founder. We talk about everything about digital, some mistakes, how to make money, how to earn, what to do in digital space. Why you shouldn't just people that are telling you there's a blog post we posted of recent that has a spike amount of readers. That's because we told about you can make 500k naira in a month. But in the content of what we are telling you, we are not saying it's not true. We are saying that don't let them deceive you. It's true you can make 500k in a month by being digital, but there is a structured way of how to do that. There are some steps you need to take to do that. There is a way you have to build it, and it doesn't start. It's not like you start it this month and it happens this month. No, it's not like you start it tomorrow, next month, in 2 months. No, it's a gradual process. So now, so why business must care? Immediate trust and conversion. Business to business, business to customers. Check your social presence and web touch points before signing contracts. And an active broken footprint signals an unstable business. Can you imagine? Now, AI recommendation engine as well. Conversion AI engine, conversational AI engine like ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity, open web for structures to suggest if your business doesn't have index footprint authority, you don't have to exist to AI. Now, digital visibility. Now, reduce customer acquire cost CAC and acquisition costs. Digital visibility structured work as dynamic flywheel, driving organic search and traffic without forcing you into continuous massive budget into instability paid ads channel. That's a lot of story. But let me just show you the practical view of what we are reading there. So I'm going back to the tab now, and I'm going to go and search. Uh, okay, I'm going back to the tab I shared before, and I'm going to do something different now. So, all right. So I want to search my name again. So when you search this and you click on this AI remote, um, I think you can see what it pops up here, right? It pops up my name, a summary of who I am on data space, a summary of my business career, corporate experience, educational experience, and also other notable individual with similar name. But why is it that it's my own name that pops up first? That's the question, right? So I'm just showing an instance so you should get so that you can get to understand my point of view of your search when you are being visible in this place, why it really matters a lot. Let me pick. Let me come and copy Steven name again. Sorry, Steven, I'm not comparing my name yours with mine, but I hope you don't mind.
It's fine, sir. It's okay.
All right. So I posted this. I now look at what is showing. There is no widely known public figure or highly visible single professional under the name this because Abduladim is common Nigeria's son, primarily in northern states like Kwara and Kogi, and Stephen is writing first name. So you can see the structure of what was brought out and the likes. So if you ask me now, I'll tell Stephen that Stephen, you have a lot of work. You have a lot of work to do for we to know you, to know that this is what Stephen is doing. Okay. So let's go on to the next slide. So the next slide now will give us more insights on what we are doing and how to go around it. Now, inbound leads power. So this is very important. Look at we have a code rich and well resume. Your resume that you sent for a job application only give you 15% trust. Okay, this CV looks nice. This person has a good experience. according to paper. What is on paper? Now, your polish, LinkedIn, and site. Okay, based on what you have on your CV, that is your paper, and comparing to what they are seeing online, are they the same? Okay, they are the same. Which one is more? Which one show more credibility? Which one is what are things that the person has done online that they are seeing? It shows great. Okay, this person has a good presence and structured. This person is working this kind of career path. Is that for you to know that okay, this company you want to apply for, you know that let's say you're applying for let me use the word, let's say you're a marketer. Sorry, I'm using marketing. And you're a salesperson, and you want to apply for a marketing marketer or marketing. So as you're applying for that role, right, you know you're a salesperson already, and you've been talking about marketing, you've been posting about marketing, your website, your people you follow, things you comment on, people posts you repost, and all those stuff, and any of digital platforms are related to what you are saying. Is you have that means they are showing that you have confidence that this person is learning, even though this person doesn't qualify for this skill, for this enrollment, for this position at the moment. This person shows an attribute of being a growing learner, is someone that yes is willing to learn and is ready to learn and is going to bring to grow into that position as we proceed. Now, your unified digital footprint all together, every other thing, every other attribute, maybe the video you posted, all those stuff now is now what they use to capture your trust value, which is what we call your portfolio artifacts. What me I called it your portfolio artifact plus ecosystem discoverability over friction of verification. So your portfolio artifact is your resume. Now, your discovery ecosystem discoverability is your digital presence. All of them all over the when they verified it, okay, it was authentic, it was real, 100%, and that was it. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, now, well, let's go into a little bit of business category now. The founder brand real style. So investors and partner magnets. So when you are running a business and people want to like look at what you do and your businesses and every other thing, they look at your presence as well. They said, yeah, I put there, I said venture capitalists, major corporate partners, and enterprise clients invest in people. When a founder has a documented digital footprint outlining their strategic vision, partnership friction drops dramatically. So you have a good idea of what you want to do. You are a business, you are a person, you want to divide, you want to create, you want to solve a problem, you have to go into business creation and the likes. So there is a way you come out and say, yes, this is what I want to do. These are you've been talking about it for years, months, weeks. It's there for you to get partners. And I'm expecting something like that. I don't have financial partners, financial investors, but I have people that have been calling, reaching out to me, want to partner with us on this. We are working on a project. Can your business partner be our strategic partner on strategies and the likes? Those are things that we'll be getting so far. And yes, now the talent aspect, which comes to workers, employers, the best employee, I mean the players, do not want to work with they don't want to work with anonymous company. They seek visionary leaders. A founder digital presence serve as primary tools to attract elite executors globally, which is true. Just like now, you want to work with a company that yes, you know that this company is going to, you are going to get a value. There's something coming out of this company for you. You don't just walk up and say, these companies are applying, they are paying a good job. But when you're applying, you'll be like, I hope that this company I'm applying for like this, they will not pack up one day. What are the founder be talking about? How do you know what the business has been entirely about? Now, here we are looking at the AI scrappers, and the AI scrappers are the new buyers. Structured present diagnosis. Modern search engine and AI recommendation system continually call to website to find authorities. If your profile lacks structural alignment, you remain invisible. So now we at Bridgify, right? This is something we do for businesses. We do so from individual, but not focus on it. We focus more on businesses, whereby we build, consult, shape data visibility framework that ensure that your assets are readable. highly discoverable, and structured index for conversion. As simple as that. I'm not going to dwell on that because we are not talking about Bridgify Media today. We are talking about why you need digital presence. So now the ecosystem of visibility. Look at this. So we have professional layers, core asset nodes, primary objective, and strategic business leverages. So businesses and corporate they need optimized website and structure nodes. The structure node are like your social media and the likes, social media, digital presence, digital sites, all those sites that has a place where you can input your information, records, and the likes. Those are the structured nodes. Now, what's the primary objective is to verify service and authority, then automate inbound leads for conversion. As simple as that. That's what businesses need from the digital space. Being visible digitally, being known digitally, that's what businesses need. Now, founders and leaders. Founders and leaders, they need what's their core asset of nodes. They need LinkedIn, thoughtful leadership content. That's two things they need. Now, humanized brand, present market vision, reduce partner and capital friction. So meaning they have it. So I've talked about this a lot. So let me go down to the workers and creative now. Those ones need they need assets of custom domain, Behance, GitHub, Substack. We have WordPress blog. There is another one. There is something of sites or something. There is Wix. There is there is a lot of it either way. You can search based on your kind of jurisdiction or your field. You can get more information on that. Then we move on to proof. The primary objective now is to prove practical execution capability. That's your objective on data space, to show that yes, this particular thing, this particular field of yours, you are good at it. You can do it very well. As simple as that. That's what your main purpose of having a data present is for, as a person, as a worker or creative. Now you now command high ticket inbound recruiters offers, whereby you have company will reach out to you for an offer even beyond what you expect. Let me use it put it that way. Beyond what you expect. In particularly, it's beyond what you expect. Now, I have a core grounding strategy now. This is where I want us. This is my keynotes for today. It says your digital presence is either your most powerful passive assets or your biggest silent killer of modern opportunity. This is the real truth because it's what you do on your data presence with your data presence. So you can be saying you don't want to be talking on social media, you don't want to do some social because of backlashes, because you might say something that contradicts what other people want, and people will you'll be dragged and like, please permit me, let them drag you. Dragging you doesn't mean that you say something bad. Dragging doesn't mean you said something that is good. But the point is this: there's always a room to learn. And I'm not saying you should go and post something that it doesn't that how I put it now, that doesn't speak well in your field or that will have a damage to your image in particular. But I'm saying before you make a post, right, you can do to make sure you are doing a thorough research. AI are there for you to do research. You can do your research, come back to AI and say, okay, these are the things, this is what I've searched on. Evaluate this idea I have. This is the main topic. This is what I'm looking at. This is my point of view. Give me a feedback. There's a way you communicate with AI that will give you an accurate and detailed response based on how he understand that you think. So now, um, so lastly, trust and authority with spirits. So your practical proof is important for you to have a practical view proof. Now, your search engine contains about 30%. It is very important. That search engine is very important. Let them be able to see you on the search engine, an AI model. If you are not on AI search engine and you're not on AI, you need to wake up. I'm sorry, let me use that word, wake up and be there. Then the traditional, your optimized professional CV, professional LinkedIn account is important too. Either you're a business owner, even if I don't know if you've checked, you will see that most of these content creators has a profile on LinkedIn themselves. before they have a profile on LinkedIn themselves. And yes, you know Timi, yes, he's a content creator on law. He works with a company, he works with a law firm. He works with a law firm. I think he runs now. And also he still do his content on LinkedIn. And at the same time, we have, let me use the like of the copy, yes, that is on LinkedIn. She posts a lot on LinkedIn, talked about her career path on LinkedIn, what inspired her to start music, why she went back to school to study another master's, is on LinkedIn. Those things are on LinkedIn, and they post them there. Not because of their popular of being a popular person per se, but because they understand that these things I need to put them there. So whenever I'm getting an opportunity, I know how to work with my opportunities. I know they should know people are reaching me for opportunity. They should know the kind of opportunity they should reach me for. That's it. Now your traditional resume, you can see it's having just 10%. Because why? Is important, but is still not the most important relevant thing at the moment. It just need to have a document of what is on your digital footprint. So with this, I've come to say that you need to have a digital footprint. And the best way you need to have digital footprint, you can start from the lowest. Start from LinkedIn as a professional, as a business owner. You don't need to stand in front of camera and create a video like TikTok influencers and the likes. You can just do your write-up and post them with your picture on LinkedIn. You might not necessarily even have to display your picture. You can use a how do I put it, a graphics picture, a graphic pic that speaks to what you have wanted to post, or something that relates or does not even relate in particularly. As long as the message you are passing is important and it is relevant, please try to do something with your digital digital accounts and on digital footprint. And also ensure you document your um digital activities, both your physical activities, document them on data space. You went for a training today, you went for a seminar, please document it on data space. Those things might not be valuable now, but over time you will see the necessity and you will see the benefit. That's the word of it being in that space. Thank you. I don't know if you have, before I proceed to the last slide, do we have any question? Okay.
Can I ask a question, sir?
You said?
I have a question. Should I go ahead?
Yes, you can ask a question.
Okay, sir. So I understand everything you've said so far. I just wanted to confirm something.
Yeah, me
You
too.
used my name to turn out an example, and the result is F9 from what I see.
You said?
So I want to ask for my practical next steps now to make myself visible.
Okay. I'm with you. I can hear you now. I'm not hearing you again. Are you there? Hello, Steven. Can you hear me? Hello.